Hey guys, Steve here, and I'm gonna show you how to install the rear limit straps on a Pro R. Guys, during this video, you're gonna realize that there's somebody else working on this car. Don't worry about it. He's not a part of this. The first thing we're going to want to do is put the limit strap onto the clevis. So remove that. We're gonna go ahead and throw that in there. In the kit, it's gonna come with a tube of red Loctite. Make sure you use that. And there. And a little dab of red Loctite. And then we're gonna go ahead and tighten it down. Just like that. Now that the limit strap is on the clevis, we're now going to install the clevis onto the limit strap clamp. First thing you're going to want to do is remove one of the lock nuts and lock washers. Go ahead and install it onto the clamp, and then reinstall those. We typically like to see about 3 threads on the top. And then we can go ahead and just finger tighten those right now. We're actually gonna tighten it once it's on the shock, but leave it loose like that for right now so it's gonna spin. And now we're gonna go ahead and throw it onto the shock. For video purposes, we've removed the intake tube just to be able to film and show you guys, but actual install, you do not have to do that. But just for video purposes, we are removing the intake tube. Go ahead and grab both sides of the clamp. You're gonna have the clevis side and then the back side. And we're gonna go and throw it onto the top of the shock. Just like so. So the limit strap is actually gonna go on the inside. So put this part up, and then we're going to go ahead and put the back side on as well. And get those nuts, or those bolts started. Okay, so it is very important in this installation that once you've got this on, the clocking of the clamp itself. So you do go all the way up to the top, but you have to have it clocked out just a little bit, because if you have it back, it hits that reservoir tank. So what we do is we just clock it forward right about there, and then we go ahead and tighten down the bolts. You just want to have enough room to be able to clear the coolant reservoir tank. And I'm just tightening these down right now, and then I'm going to throw a torque wrench on them. So now that we have the limit strap clamp torqued down and installed, we're gonna go ahead and tighten down the clevis using 2 19mm wrenches. We're just gonna go ahead and tighten these down. If you wanna look up here too, I'll show you that there is an angle to this clevis as well. That way it clears the spring and you're able to have clearance. So get that good and tight just like that. And then you will see the angle of this right here. It's gonna clear the coolant reservoir, it's gonna clear the spring, and we're gonna go ahead and be able to tighten it down. Now that we've installed the limit strap clamp, the clevis, the strap, we're gonna jack the vehicle up, remove the stock lower bolt, and put the new lower hardware in with the spacer, and then go ahead and tighten it down. Depending on tire size, wheel offset, wheel, you might have to remove the tire in order to put the new lower hardware in. On this specific vehicle, it does have an aftermarket wheel and tire, so I'm gonna have to remove the rear wheel. On a stock setup, you should not have to remove that, but I'm gonna have to on this one, so I'm gonna remove that, and then we're gonna put the new lower hardware in. Now that we have the rear wheel off, we're gonna go ahead and remove the stock lower hardware. Just like that. And we're gonna go ahead and install the new hardware that's gonna come in the kit. Just like that. And now we can throw the tire back on and settle the car, attach the strap, and then go on our way. Now I'm gonna go ahead and torque this rear wheel down. refer to the wheel manufacturer on the torque spec that they want for the lugs. Now that the tire's back on, torque down, shock bolts in, we're gonna go ahead and lower back down the vehicle, reattach the strap with the spacer, and then go ahead and jack it back up and tighten it down. Once you drop it down, it is an electronic shock, so you may have to turn the key back on to go ahead and settle the vehicle. Can you turn the key on for me? There we go. Perfect. Sometimes you have to shake it a little hard to get it to lower down in the rear if you're not going to move it back and forth. Now we're going to go ahead and install the spacer, then the limit strap, then the new nut, and then we can go ahead and jack the car back up and tighten it down. As I start jacking the vehicle up, you're gonna notice that the strap is gonna get some tension on it. Once the tension is full, then you can go ahead and tighten it down. Now that we have it jacked up, there is tension on the strap. We can go ahead and tighten down the lower bolt. Now that the lower bolt is tight, strap is good, everything is installed, we're gonna go ahead and lower the vehicle back down, settle it again, and then install the Velcro straps on the D-rings on the limit strap. And again, sometimes you gotta drop it like it's hot. Just like that. We'll go ahead and install the Velcro straps. In the kit, it's gonna come with some Velcro straps. Here's how you install them. There's gonna be, depending on the limit strap, there might be 2 to 3 D-rings. And what we do is just go ahead and strap it around just like this and run it all the way around as straight as possible. That's one strap. And now we're going to do the second one right here. Okay. Throw it up through here, grab it, just like that. Spin it on. And that right there is how you install the rear limit strap on a Pro R. Now what you want to do is repeat the steps on the driver's side. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to call us 623-217-4959, or if you'd like to buy this kit, visit the website www.shocktherapy.com. And if you guys are looking to build a unit similar to this one, you can go to upfitutv.com and build your own, and visit a local dealer near you to purchase one of these vehicles.